Hello, my name is Luis Carlos Villarreal Martinez, and I am a teacher here in the state of Nuevo León. Welcome to Escuela TV. Please come on with me. Today we have our class. Our class is English 3rd grade, okay? We are going to take the class here in Escuela TV for English, okay? Let's remember, before we start the class, let's remember what are the COVID actions, what are the recommendations that we continue considering in our schools. Remember that we return to a school, okay? Now you are taking the class in the classroom, okay? But it is very important that you continue doing these actions, considering these actions. Pay attention. The first one is that you wash your hands. Every 20 minutes, every 25 minutes, you keep washing your hands. Number 2, wave instead of shaking hands or hugging, okay? Number 3, use tissues. You know what are the tissues, the little pieces, okay? To clean your personal school chair. Sneeze or cough like this, okay, with your elbow, protecting your mouth, okay, covering your mouth. If we continue considering these actions, we are going to avoid the COVID. We are going to prevent the COVID, okay? Why English? It's because I am black? No, that's not because you are black or you're white. That's not important, okay? But what is the reason to take our class? We have some information. Please pay attention to that. On an individual level, it improves. If we practice, if we learn a second language, improves our personality, okay? That is important, and it increases the sense of self-worth, okay? We are going to be more confident with us. In simple words, learning a foreign language, like English, like German, like Japanese, or Chinese, okay, makes the brain stronger, more versatile. Learning English is not only useful, now we can consider English as mandatory, as necessary in our global and quotidian life, okay? It also gives satisfaction, okay? At the time that a person starts to realize that he or she is improving the level of the second language, it makes that the person feel satisfaction, okay? So it's very important that we practice, yes, that we practice English, because our personality, it's gonna be better, okay? We're going to be more confident. But it is also recommendable because our brain continues working all day, memorizing vocabulary, practicing pronunciation, listening. That's very important, okay? And like this dog, okay? What is that? You are going to feel great. You are going to feel like good, like the song, I feel good, okay? You are going to be feeling nice and cool because you can communicate in a second language, okay? So basically, in this class, it's Friday, and this is the last class of Escuela TV, okay? What do I need? I need you to practice 4 communicative skills. The first one, it's very important that you practice your listening comprehension in English, okay? And to do that, it's recommendable that you listen music in English, that you play your favorite film, that you play or you watch your favorite television program, okay? It's gonna be a good practice in our listening comprehension. In the school, you listen your friends speaking English with the role plays, okay? But you listen your teacher, okay? Your teacher in the school. Then you have the option here with the teacher Carlos, with me, okay, in Escuela TV. But if you listen music, if you play movies in English, your practice, it's gonna be continue being better, okay? Remember, yeah, we have to practice our oral pronunciation, our oral expression, okay? speaking, that is speaking skills. Then this lady is practicing, but she is reading. Reading is very important. Actually, in third grade, reading, it's one of the most important communicative skills, because every time and everything that you read, it must be gotten. It must be, you must get the main message, the principal message in a text, in an exam, or whatever you read, okay? If you are reading some instructions in the book, you must get the message. Then, yeah, like this boy, okay? He's taking notes. Taking notes, it's a good practice to continue improving your level of English, or even in Spanish. If you write in Spanish, if you practice in Spanish your notes, okay, your grammar in Spanish is gonna be higher than the rest, okay? So, what do we need for the class? Only one thing. Hey, teacher, am I going to take notes? No. Teacher, am I going to copy, take a photo to the class? No. Am I going to have a homework? No, you're not. Okay, what do I need? I need that just to practice. Let's practice English. Okay, it is time to activate our previous knowledge. What do you remember about the topic in this unit? The topic number 3 in the unit. Okay, yeah, what do I remember? Previous knowledge. Let's see if you remember, because this is the conclusion of the topic. This is the last session in Escuela TV about the topic. Okay, let's remember what have you learned, and I want you to choose one of the options, okay, and I want you to check the different situations to complete using verbs. Verbs can be in present, verbs can be in past, or even they could be in progressive, okay? But the most important is that you remember what is a verb. What is a verb? 5, 3, 2. A verb, it's the description of an action word. Okay, that is the definition for a verb. A verb, it's an action word. So we have 4 action words in here: show, think, consider, and feel. Pay attention. I so good when I watch The Walking Dead. We know The Walking Dead, a famous television series. I show, I think, I consider, or I feel. Consider. The cameraman says consider. Let's see, what's your answer in your house? I so good. So good, it's like excellent. Okay, what is the answer? Feel. Okay, what is the verb feel? The verb feel, it's when you express your personal emotion. So if we mention good, we describe an emotion. So I feel so good, like excellent, teacher, when I watch The Walking Dead. In my case, I like and I enjoy The Walking Dead, but honestly, Walking Dead, it's not my favorite show. My favorite show, it's the one in Warner Channel, okay? Do you remember Friends program, the comedy show? Okay, that's my favorite. So when I watch Friends, I feel good, I feel great. Okay, let's check the number 2. We soccer with him on Saturdays. We take soccer, we practice, we listen, or we put soccer. What's the answer? Yes, practice. Okay, the cameraman, do it one more time. Excellent. He's a good practicer of English. Pay attention. Last session, I play a song at the end, a song from Audioslave. Audioslave, it's the band. Okay, Audioslave, Show Me How to Live. It's the title of the song. Okay, Audioslave, that is a rock band. Audioslave play, buy, walks, or set. Show Me How to Live. Audioslave play. Okay, remember that play, it's not exclusive for play soccer or play basketball. No, play has 2 different functions. Play can be to practice an sport, but play also can be to practice an instrument. So in this case, a rock band involves the guitar, the drums, okay, the piano, etc. So play. Carpenters, you know what are the carpenters? Like Pepe el Toro, okay? Carpenters for 12 hours a day. Sleep, listen, work, and went. In this case, is work. Carpenters work for 12 hours a day. Check the number 5. I about the economy in United States. Define, invest, drink, or investigate. What could be the action? If you take the history class with the teachers here in Escuela TV, you must remember that they were talking about the homework. The homework was about the economy in United States. We have a break. We are going to return, so please keep practicing English. We will return.
Años de ser un reflejo social y cultural. Festeja con nosotros. Este 14 de mayo, 10:30 de la mañana, Galería del Gourmet.
Bienvenidos a Galería del Gourmet.
1 de la tarde, María Eugenia entrevista a María Eugenia.
Ella es la Tusi.
1:30 de la tarde, taller abierto, entrevista a El Gran Silencio. Programación especial de aniversario. Sábado 14 de mayo, Canal 28. 40 años creando historias.
De baja de la novena entrada, el juego está empatado, la cuenta al tope y el campeonato de la salud se define en el duelo entre Mamey Canseco al bat y el escurridizo lanzamiento de Brad y el Chupirul. Ya sabemos cómo se las gastan los de la industria chatarra con sus triquiñuelas publicitarias. Con un hit entra la del Gane, viene el lanzamiento y Mamey Canseco sorprende con un toquecito que va a ser pan molido para la industria chatarra. Esperen, tremendo encontronazo abre la oportunidad al jalapeño Urdiales, barriéndose a dar triunfo al club del antojo.
Cómeme como nosotros y ponte saludable.
¡Saludo a todos!
Este domingo 15 de mayo, el doctor Fernando Vázquez Alanís te invita a sintonizar la nueva temporada de El Libro de Nuevo León. Celebremos el 40 aniversario del Canal 28 con un paseo por su historia y sus íconos. Domingo, 1 de la tarde, El Libro de Nuevo León, nueva temporada.
Un buen programa de radio y televisión busca cubrir las necesidades que tiene su público, descubrir qué es lo que ocupan y que sus contenidos se apeguen a la verdad y realidad de las audiencias.
Mi nombre es Héctor David Galaviz Ruiz, defensor de audiencia del Sistema de Radio y Televisión del Estado de Nuevo León.
Como televidente y radioescucha, tú tienes derechos.
Canal 28, la televisión de todos.
We are back. Let's continue with the number 6. Okay, the doctors, the men in the middle of the street. Study, attend, drive, or cook. What could be the answer in this case? Study, attend, drive, or cook? Letter D, letter C, letter B, or letter A? What could be, class? Attend is the action. And actually, this word, it's very similar to Spanish. It could be considered like a cognate. Remember that the cognate or cognado, okay, they are similar words in different language, okay? Number 7, you denote on the board. You create, you write, you talk, or you lose. Teacher, what is a board? Board, it's what you have in your classroom, el pintarrón, okay, with the marker. The answer, yes, you're right, letter B. Number 8, students, the exam with a pen. You know what is a pen? The accessory that you use to take notes. Students answer, reads, watches, or go. Answer, respond the exam. Okay. Number 9, you in the party with your friend. You repair, you like, you visit, or you dance. You dance, and that could be like a normal action when you go to a party. That's typical that you dance, okay? Number 9, the actor, the Oscar, you know, the trophy, the Oscar award. The actor wins, got the victory because of his participation in a movie. For example, Will Smith. Will Smith won the trophy of the Oscar, and actually he was having a problem with the comedian, okay, and Will Smith was very aggressive, okay. What is that? What do we remember? We remember that is the present simple. Let's check the spelling rules, okay. Check the number 1. This rule must be considered at the time of using the person number 3. But what is the person number 3? That is he, she, or it. When we describe information about an extra boy, about an extra girl, or if we describe information about an animal or about your house, about a thing, okay? We add the S or SH, CH, X, or O at the time that the verbs finish with these words. For example, if we mention I miss, okay, I miss, but if we want to use the pronoun he miss, we will mention misses. It finished with double S, okay? I finish, SH, so we mention it finishes, he finishes, she finishes the homework, etc. CH, like for example, watch. I watch television in my house, but my grandmother, mi abuelita teacher, my grandmother watches television in the bedroom, en el cuarto, okay? X, I mix. You know what is mix? In the science class, you mix some different substances, okay? Hazardous material, okay? Mixes. We add the ES, okay? Agregamos la E y la S en esa situación en específico. And when it finishes with O, I go. It's going to be he or she goes. We add the ES. Check the rule number 2. A consonant plus Y. For example, study. We have the consonant V and Y. I study. But if we want to mention that your favorite student in the classroom study, we must mention studies. I-E-S. That's the rule, okay? If we have a consonant and then Y, consonant and then Y, we are going to change the Y for I. Then we got the number 3. The number 3, it's so simple, so simple. We have a vowel and then we have letter Y. In that case, we only add the S. For example, we have the verb play. Play, it's a vowel, A, and then we have the Y. In that case, it's plays. He plays soccer every night in the park. That's the idea, okay? I know that this is very simple for you now after 4 weeks in Escuela TV, after 4 weeks in your classroom, okay, with your excellent teacher that you have in your classroom. Let's continue. Let's practice. Pushes. You know what is pushes? Pushes. It's first person or third person. That's third person. Okay, visit. It sounds like third person or it sounds natural. It sounds natural, you're right. Second or first person, that's base form. Okay, cleans. It sounds like person number 3. Okay, it has the S. Take. You know what is take? I take the marker. I take the eraser. It's natural or base form, okay? Drinks, yes, that's simple, class, okay? Person number 3, sleeps, okay? Sleeps is actually person number 3. Fight, that's natural. El Canelo fight? No, El Canelo fights, okay? Fights versus, there was a Russian, I think so, and unfortunately, El Canelo lost the fight, okay? Falls, and The last one, that is very important, save. Okay, you know what is save? Save my cell phone in the pocket. Save my cell phone or my money in my pants, in my jeans. Okay, congratulations, that's it. Okay, you did it, excellent. You remember what you must remember. Okay, you are showing and you are proving that you completely know and you completely comprehend the use of the simple present. But now we are going to talk about that. What is that? Let's check the phrase. If you want to be the best, you got to be the best. Okay, so that is something to reflect, to think about, okay, and to consider. The first conditional, but what is the first conditional? We can describe that. We can describe the first conditional. First conditional is one of 4 types of hypothetical sentence in English. We officially have different conditionals. We got 4, okay? Situations are used in our normal life, okay? The first conditional is used to express in the future a consequence. You can say, and you can tell me, hey teacher, a consequence, it's something negative, and my answer, it's gonna be no. Because a consequence, it's not obligatory to be negative. We can have a consequence because it's an action that is after something that initiates, okay? But the consequence, it's an action in future. That is the principal idea, and that is the main message, okay? To do that, we must comprehend, we must considering that there is a condition. But the condition, it's gonna be with this word. In this case, in this topic, all the expressions we are going to use are going to initiate with if. Because you must remember that if, it's a synonym word of yes. The difference is that we use yes to accept a situation. If is used to have a condition. The pronunciation, it's with a specific stress. If, and then you describe the situation. Then, to describe the situation, we use the simple present. Let's read, and please pay attention to my intonation, class. If I wash my hands, comma, if my mom takes driving lessons, you know what are driving lessons, okay? If you drink water, very important. If she reads the email, okay, we have different situations. They are not the same. Pay attention, please. We are using if, we are using the present, and we are using the comma. Hey, teacher, in the punctuation rules, is the comma part of the structure? The answer is yes. And you must include the comma in these expressions, okay? Let me see. We can express the condition in a negative way. We can use the present, but in negative. What and how can we express the present tense in negative? Very simple. These are the pronouns I, you, we, and they. In that case, we use don't. Don't, it's the indicator of no, okay? He, she, and it, the person number 3, use doesn't. Doesn't, it's the indication of no, but exclusively for he, she, and it. We continue with the verbs in present. It keeps on the structure. It keeps on the phrase. The result involves the use of simple future. Remember that the result is the consequence. Pay attention. I will be ready to eat. Be ready, it's when you are now, when you have all your attention in the action, okay? My father will buy a car to her. To her is a lady. You will be on shape, okay? You will be fit. She will get her promotion. Promotion means when you are moved to a better position in the company. Okay, will, it's contract, like abreviatura. Okay, it's contract. This is the contraction apostrophe and double L. That is will. So if you decide not to use I will, you can use the contraction. And the pronunciation, it's gonna be different. You are going to mention I'll. If you mention I'll be ready to eat, it's exactly the same to mention I will, okay? You can use the contraction with the pronouns. For example, you will, we are going to mention you'll. If you say you'll, is the same to say you will, okay? If you mention she will, you can have the option of she'll. That's the idea of the contraction. Teacher, if I prefer, because for me it's more simple, if I prefer to use I will, she will, to describe will in a complete version, is that correct or incorrect? No, that is correct because it's the official grammar word, okay? We have a pause, we have a break. Thank you.
El jazz es como que te pone de buen humor, ¿no? Como que...
Sí, sí, de hecho es mi música favorita personal. No es lo que más toco, pero es mi música favorita personal porque sí me da un sentido a la vida, como decía Alex, te conecta de verdad, o sea, va muy dentro, no que si lo traes, no sé, es algo muy personal cuando ya le hayas como que el click al jazz.
El Camerino, domingo 8 de la noche.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Nos da muchísimo gusto saludarlos a través de esta pantalla de Canal 28. Yo soy Viviana Sánchez.
Y yo soy Lila Cortés y queremos invitarlos a este programa en donde va a haber invitados especiales y vamos a debatir un tema muy interesante. La televisión pública, la televisión justamente comercial también, enfrentando los retos de las redes sociales.
En el marco de los 40 años de Canal 28. Los esperamos el día sábado a las 5 de la tarde y también repetición el domingo.
El domingo a las 5 de la tarde, ya lo sabe, a través de Canal 28.
Los nazis crearon las metanfetaminas para convertir a sus soldados en seres incansables y deshumanizados. Bajo su efecto, el ejército nazi inicia la peor guerra de la historia y crea los campos de exterminio. Hoy el cristal se usa para controlar la mente de jóvenes que buscan placer y la de jornaleros y maquiladores que buscan energía para trabajar día y noche. Busca la línea de la vida, 800-911-2000. Para vivir feliz, no necesitas meterte nada.
Canal 28, la televisión de todos. Clasificación A.
We are back, and actually we are in this part of the class, okay? We describe the grammar rules. We continue, okay? So remember that the result, it's the consequence, okay? And it's a future action. We use will, and you can use the contraction. But what happens if we want to describe will, the future consequence, in negative? Very simple. In that case, for all pronouns, I, you, we, they, he, she, and it, we use only one option, want. If you mention, I want sleep this night because I will study, that's correct, okay? You are mentioning want, and want, it's the negative of will, okay? Then we got the verb in present. The verb, it's in present because we use the verb as an action word, not with a specific tense, okay? The time of the expression, it's marked with the use of will or with the use of want, okay? let's continue. Okay, but how can I describe this? How can I describe the first conditional situations? How can I use the present and the future in one expression? Very simple. Let's pay attention. If I wash my hands, consequence, I will be ready to eat. What happened when you are going to start to eat the hot dog in your house? And then your mother mentioned, hey, if you don't wash your hands, you will not eat. So if you wash your hands, you will eat. And then you stand up, okay, mom, and then you go, and then you wash your hands. Pay attention to number 2. If my mother takes driving lessons, my father, consequence, my father will buy a car to her. That's going to be the consequence. Remember that consequence, it's not a negative word. It's not a negative action, okay? It could be, but it's not obligatory to be negative. Number 3, if you drink water, water. If you drink water, you will be on shape, okay? That's gonna be for a good medical condition. Drinking water is very important. Doctors recommend that you drink, every person must drink 2 liters of water by day. Consider that, okay? Then we got number 4. If she reads the email in the computer, if she reads the email, she will get her promotion, okay? Because probably she received the email, and the email, it's going to indicate to her that she is going to be moved to another position at the company, okay? That's a promotion, a job promotion, okay? Now we got the active pause. Let's go to the gym. It's time to go to the gym in Escuela TV, okay? We are going to have the active pause, okay? The producer is gonna help me with a video, okay? Remember that in this case, the teacher gets in a cartoon version, and then we are going to work out our body, okay? We are going to prepare our body, stretch your body. Remember, do it in your house. Acuérdate, hay que hacerlo en casa, hay que hacer ejercicio 15 o 20 minutos. Let's prepare your body, and why not? You can practice. Let's work out our biceps. Do it in your house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your biceps are getting stronger. Your biceps are getting bigger, okay? Keep doing and working out your biceps. It's gonna be very important, okay? This is not only for vanity. Thank you, producer. Okay, this is because of your medical conditions. If you work out 5, 10, 20, 25 minutes in the day, your medical condition, it's gonna be better, okay? So it is important, our active pause, it's a classic part of Escuela TV with the teacher, okay? Now, let's check and let's analyze this information about the first conditional. We got a situation, and this situation, it's gonna be shown in different options. As an affirmative expression, negative, and question. Check the affirmative, okay? Affirmative. If I study, consequence, I will pass my exams. That's gonna be the consequence. But what happened if I change the situation? What happened if I describe that in a negative way, using the negative options? If I don't study, remember, don't, it's the use of no, okay? If I don't study, I won't pass my exams, okay? That's the same message. One is in affirmative and the other one is in negative. The message is the same. Es el mismo mensaje. Then, what happened in a question mark, okay? In a question. If I study, will I pass my exams? Will I pass my exams? You are asking by yourself, will I pass my exams? What happened in a question structure? In that case, we change. We do not start with the personal pronoun. We do not start with the person. We start with the time indicator, with will. Will I? Let's use another personal pronoun. If he studies, comma, he will pass his exams. That's the idea. Teacher, in the first example, you mentioned study, and now you're mentioning studies. Yes, remember the previous knowledge. Remember the information about person number 3. Studies, person number 3. If he studies, he will pass his exams. In negative, if he doesn't study, he won't pass his exams. But let's make a question. Let's make a question with the personal pronoun. Now let's change the personal pronoun and let's talk about he, an extra boy. If he studies, comma, question. Will he pass his exams? That's the question. Will he pass his exams? Okay? That's information that I want you to remember, and I want you to memorize this part of information class. Okay? Let's see. We got this condition. What a big taco. Do you like tacos? Because I love tacos. Okay? Everybody in Mexico loves tacos. We love tacos. Okay? But this is a taco, a very big taco. Okay? If he eats so much, if he eats this enormous taco, what is going to happen? What's going to be the consequence, class? But pay attention to that. And help me, of course. He's having a medical problem. He's suffering. He is feeling pain, okay? Like dolor, okay? Check his reactions. Teacher, he needs to go to the bathroom. Yeah, probably. Okay? Pay attention. What's going to be the consequence? Using will. In this case, he will have an stomachache. What's an stomachache? A stomachache, it's when you have a medical problem in your stomach, in this part of the body. Okay? So, we got the comma. The comma, it's part of the structure. If he eats so much, comma, he will have an stomachache. Okay? Thank you. I know that you are participating. I am sure that you are getting the answers in your house. Okay? The idea, it's simple. Let's practice English. Let's keep practice English. We got the number 2. With the number 2, we have this very famous cartoon, okay, from Disney. Let's see. If she cleans the house, she's cleaning the house in this moment, okay? And actually the house is a mess, okay? If she cleans the house, comma, what's going to be the consequence in this case? Pay attention to the consequence. Now she's in a party. Now she looks like very fashion. Okay? Now I want you to help me. To describe what's going to be the consequence. Yes. She will go to the party. And then we got the condition and we got the consequence. We got the result. The condition was by her mom. If you clean the house, you will go to the party. In this case, that happened. And that is the number 2. Pay attention. Number 3, congratulations. You are doing it excellent. Okay? We got Garfield. Do you like this cat? This cartoon? Garfield is very famous because Garfield likes to sleep, likes to eat a lot, and likes to watch television, okay? But let's check the condition, class. If Garfield takes a shower, the action, take a shower, okay? I want you to help me with this example. Now Garfield, it's with a cup, and Garfield seemed to be like very fresh, like very cool, okay? What's going to be the consequence? You're right. Garfield will look nice. Garfield will look nice. Let's go to the last one. We got a very famous singer, Freddie Mercury. Okay, Freddie Mercury from Queen, the band, one of the biggest bands in the history. We got this situation. If Freddie Mercury sings, "We Are the Champions," "We Are the Champions," that song that is very popular in Mexico and all the world when a team wins and get the victory. What's going to be the consequence in a concert? All the fans are clapping, okay? Consequence, fans will love him. Fans will be excited because he was an excellent singer. In my opinion, he is the best singer in history of rock, okay? We have another break. We are going to return.
...40 años de pura imaginación y sueños. Festeja con nosotros. Este 14 de mayo, 7 de la mañana, Mágico.
Nunca los abandonaré.
7:30, El Taller de los Muñecos. 8 de la mañana, Jugando con Rommel.
Aquí todos ganan.
8:30 de la mañana, Cari Cari con Betín. 10 de la mañana, La Casa de Beli y Beto.
¿Listos para ver el show de Beli y Beto?
Programación especial de aniversario. Sábado 14 de mayo, Canal 28. 40 años creando historias.
¡Si no la cuidamos! No la riegues con manguera, no. Al regar las plantas utiliza agua reciclada en cubeta. Cierra la llave y jabonar tus manos. Utiliza una cubeta para lavar los trastes. No te bañes, son 5 minutos. ¡El agua es vida! ¡Cuídala! ¡Cuídala! ¡Cuídala!
Gobierno de Nuevo León.
So just let it rain. El Depa 28 está por comenzar.
Saludo a todos.
Este domingo 15 de mayo, el doctor Fernando Vázquez Salanís te invita a sintonizar la nueva temporada de El Libro de Nuevo León. Celebremos el 40 aniversario del Canal 28 con un paseo por su historia y sus íconos. Domingo, 1 de la tarde, El Libro de Nuevo León, nueva temporada.
Canal 28, la televisión de todos.
Welcome back. This is the last round, okay? One more and we finish. One more and your weekend start. And now you will be relaxed in Saturday or Sunday. Let's finish the class, okay? Let's check another situation. Wow, what is happening there? Okay, we got a wet floor. You know what is wet? Húmedo, mojado, okay? We got a wet floor. It seems like to be like a hospital, okay? Or like a corridor in a school, okay? That's why the sign is indicating caution, okay? Your attention, okay? But the situation in here indicates if Thomas, Thompson, okay? If Tom walks on the wet floor, you know what is walk, okay? If Tom walks on the wet floor, consequence, pay attention. This is Tom. This is Tom, okay? Oops, what happened to Tom? Yeah, if Tom walks on the floor, he will fall, okay? He will fall. That's gonna be the consequence because here we have the here we have the initial condition, the wet floor. If Tom continues and he decided to walk on the floor, consequence, he will fall down. The action fall is this one, class, okay? Just like the teacher Marce is doing it, okay? Is describing it. Pay attention. Let's check and let's practice our reading comprehension, okay? In this case, I'm going to need the producer. We got a comic strip, okay, with a different situation. Thank you, producer. This is the story. The story is titled A Day at the Doctor, okay? I want you to analyze in your television, I want you to analyze the conversations, okay? And I want you to tell me and identify the conditional phrases, okay? For example, we got the number one. Probably it's her mother, okay? If we leave now, we may get there by 2. But then we got the lady, Mommy, let's go fast, we are late, where is the doctor, okay? Now they are in the taxi or they are on the Uber or on the Didi, okay? Mommy, if we go on vacation over the holiday, and then the mother responds, if everyone agrees, we can go on a trip. They arrive to the doctor's office. Pay attention. She has gained a lot of weight and sometimes runs out of breath. And then we got the doctor indication. If you eat well, your health, yes, your health, medical conditions, your health will improve. That was the doctor indication, class. We continue with the doctor's indications. Listen, if you take my medications, you will improve little by little. Then, thank you, doctor. Thank you so much. I will do it that he takes them. I will send you medicines so you can get better, okay? And then the lady responds, thank you, doctor, or thanks, doctor. Then we got this. I am very glad that you are very well. Yes, I really like your visit. I will wait for you later. If you want me to, I will go by your house later. We got this situation, we got this conversation the day in the doctor's office, okay? We got the patient was going to the doctor and she received some indications, class. I want you to tell me what are the first conditional expressions. I want you to identify them. Yes, you're right. If we leave now, there is a condition, okay? There is another one. If you eat well, another condition, okay? If you take the medications, another condition. But then we continue using the future. You can observe, I will send you medicines. That's a solution, or in this case, that is the result. What is going to happen? I will see to it that he takes it, okay? I will wait for you later, okay? That's another one. Now we continue on the screen. Thank you, producer. Yes, okay. We can realize about the use of the first conditional. Remember that the first conditional, it's used in our quotidian life, in our normal life, okay? Because the adults, like the teacher, like your teachers in the school, like your mother, your grandmother, tu abuelita, tu abuelito, they give indications for you, okay? And they uses first conditional expressions a lot with you, okay? We, the adults, use the first conditional a lot with you, okay? Because we mention conditions to have a consequence, okay? For example, if you clean your bedroom, then there is a consequence. You will have money from me. Okay, teacher, if I wash my father's car, my father will give me 20 pesos. And then the ladies, teacher, if I wash the dishes, lavar los platos, if I wash the dishes, my mother will give me permission to go to the party. That is the first conditional. We are familiar to the first conditional. We must consider that, okay? And we must comprehend the use of it. Let's continue with the conversation. Let's continue with what we read, okay? Pay attention to question number 1. What will happen if she eats well? What's going to be the consequence? Option A, she will go to Canada. Option B, she went to the forest. Option C, she will improve her health, her medical conditions. What's the answer? The answer is letter C. She will improve her health. That's the idea. Pay attention to number 2. If everybody agrees, it's a synonym of accept. If everybody agrees, will they go on vacation? True or false? In specific, real or false? This is true. If all the family accept, they will go on vacation. Number 3, she needs to take French lessons to improve her health, her medical conditions. That's very obvious, teacher. This answer, it's false, okay? Her medical conditions are not going to be better if she takes French lessons. So come on, okay? And check number 4, because we are finishing the class. The first conditional is used in the story. Did you realize about if, will? Did you realize about some conditions and some results during the conversation? True or false? The answer is true. Let's have a little time for the song. You know that we try, here in the Escuela TV, we try to practice with music. In this case, you are going to listen the teacher, like Batman. You are going to listen some part of a song, and then you are going to be like Axl Rose, okay? And you will be an excellent singer. This song, it's kind of sad, okay? But we must reflect about this song. Pay attention. You are going to ubicate the words, okay? I will read this. Would you know my name? If I saw you in heaven, will it be the same if I saw you in? I must be strong and carry on, because I know I don't belong here in heaven. Will you hold my hand? If I saw in heaven, will you help me stand if I saw you in heaven? Find my way through night and day, because I know you can stay here in heaven. This song, it's kind of sad, kind of reflect, okay? It's a good song to reflect and to valorate people that you love, okay? Some words were hidden, and I mentioned them. For example, the number 1, would you know my name? And then we got the condition, if I saw you in heaven. I must be, what was the word? I must be strong. I must be strong and carry on, because I know I don't belong here. Preposition, here in heaven, okay? Would you hold this part of the body? That was the answer. What is this part of the body? What is this part of the body? Yeah, my hand. Would you hold my hand if I saw you in heaven? Would you help me to stand if I saw you in heaven? I'll, the contraction, I will find my way. Okay, that is the use of the I will, but remember with the contraction. You can look out for your Spotify, okay? The song title, it's Tears. You know what it is? Tears in Heaven. If you have your Spotify, if you use YouTube, okay, you can look out and you can sing and enjoy. I am sure that you are going to love this song, okay? I am the teacher. Thank you for today. We are done. Congratulations to all the teachers in Nuevo León because we are going to celebrate the Teachers' Day. Congratulations to teachers in Nuevo León. Keep working because you do it excellent. Have a nice day. That's all. Goodbye.